The Open Championship may be over, but the biggest conversation in golf is only beginning. While fans celebrated incredible shots, dramatic finishes, and another memorable major, attention has quickly shifted toward the future of the PGA Tour. With Brian Rolapp preparing to lead the organization into a new era, discussions throughout the golf world have become louder than ever. Players, fans, analysts, and media members are all wondering what changes could be coming next. Before we begin, it's important to note that there is no confirmed evidence that 11 PGA Tour players formally challenged Brian Rolapp's leadership after the Open. However, there is widespread discussion about the direction of the tour, the challenges it faces, and the expectations surrounding its new commissioner. Today, we'll take a closer look at why this moment could become one of the most important turning points in modern professional golf. Brian Rolapp enters this role with one of the strongest business backgrounds in professional sports. After spending years helping shape the NFL into one of the world's most successful sports leagues, he now faces an entirely different challenge. Golf has changed dramatically over the last few years. The rise of live golf, record prize money, changing television habits, and growing competition for fans' attention have created an environment unlike anything the PGA Tour has experienced before. Many believe Rolapp was selected because of his experience in media, business strategy, and long-term growth. But even with that experience, leading professional golf will be far from simple. Every decision he makes will be closely watched by players, sponsors, tournament organizers, broadcasters, and millions of golf fans around the world. One of the biggest questions facing the PGA Tour is how to balance tradition with innovation. Golf is a sport built on history, respect, and consistency, yet today's fans consume sports very differently than they did just 10 years ago. Younger audiences expect instant highlights, behind-the-scenes content, interactive broadcasts, and easier access through streaming platforms. At the same time, longtime fans still appreciate the traditions that have defined the sport for generations. Finding the right balance between protecting golf's heritage and embracing modern technology could become one of Rolapp's most important responsibilities. Changing too much risks upsetting loyal fans, while changing too little could make the sport less attractive to future generations. The ongoing impact of live golf also continues to influence nearly every conversation surrounding professional golf. Although the rivalry is no longer as explosive as it once was, uncertainty remains. Many fans continue asking whether the sport will eventually become unified again or whether separate tours will remain part of golf's future. Players have expressed different opinions on the subject, and those differing viewpoints make leadership even more complicated. Regardless of where someone stands, everyone agrees that stability is important for the future of the game. Creating an environment where the world's best players compete against one another more often remains one of the biggest goals shared by fans across the globe. Another major topic involves scheduling. Today's top golfers carefully plan their seasons around major championships, family commitments, physical recovery, and personal priorities. The calendar has become increasingly crowded, making it difficult for every elite player to compete in every important event. Fans naturally want to see the biggest stars playing together as often as possible, but players also need flexibility to manage long seasons. Balancing competitive opportunities with player well-being will likely remain one of the toughest challenges for PGA Tour leadership moving forward. Media rights and broadcasting are expected to become another area of significant focus. Rolapp built much of his career around sports media, leading many observers to believe that golf broadcasts could continue evolving under his leadership. Modern fans want more than simply watching shots from tee to green. They want player interviews, advanced statistics, live data, shot tracing, locker room access, and unique storytelling that helps them connect with players on a personal level. Delivering that experience while maintaining the prestige and professionalism associated with the PGA Tour could help attract an entirely new generation of golf fans. The financial side of professional golf has also changed dramatically. Larger purses, commercial partnerships, and increased investment have created higher expectations across the entire industry. Sponsors expect value, broadcasters expect strong audiences, tournament organizers expect successful events, and players expect competitive opportunities that reflect their talent. Balancing all of those interests requires careful planning and constant communication. Leadership today involves much more than organizing tournaments. It requires managing one of the most complex business ecosystems in professional sports. Developing the next generation of stars is equally important. Every era of golf eventually experiences change as legendary players retire and young talent emerges. The PGA Tour must continue creating opportunities for rising players while ensuring that established stars remain engaged. Signature events have helped increase excitement, but they have also sparked debate about qualification systems and competitive fairness. Ensuring that talented newcomers have pathways to success while maintaining elite competition will continue shaping conversations throughout the coming years. Communication between leadership and players may ultimately become the most important factor of all. Players want transparency regarding scheduling decisions, future plans, rule changes, and long-term strategy. Strong communication builds trust, while poor communication often creates unnecessary speculation. Regardless of the sport, successful organizations typically share one common characteristic: leaders who communicate clearly with everyone involved. As Rolapp prepares to guide the PGA Tour into its next chapter, maintaining open relationships with players could prove just as valuable as any business decision he makes. Technology is also expected to play a much larger role in golf's future. Advanced analytics, artificial intelligence, personalized viewing experiences, enhanced mobile apps, and improved digital platforms continue changing how fans interact with sports. Golf has already embraced many technological innovations, but opportunities remain to create even deeper fan engagement. Younger audiences increasingly